Hey there guys, I wanted to record a video to remind you how to play the chords that we learned today in Guitar Club so you can practice at home on your own. So we'll do a quick refresher of the chords as well as the guitar basics. So remember, it's a 6-string instrument with the highest note, E, next string, B, next string, G, D, A, E. So those are the strings of the guitar. So I'm always going to talk about from the highest note, that E. Now when we play a G chord, the way that I taught you how to play a G, this is not a normal G, it's actually a G6, I believe. We're going to learn, again, those tabs that you learned in class. So I'm going to put my pinky finger on the 3rd fret, as close to the fret as I can, not on the fret, but close to the fret. So that note from here becomes this note. My ring finger is going to go on the next string. These two are going to be open, and then my pointer finger is going to reach over onto the 2nd fret. And my middle finger is going to reach all the way down to the 3rd fret of the last string. Now you should be able to hear each of those notes. If you hear something like this, it means that your fingers are muting the strings. So that means you have to come a little bit more down on the string. You can see my fingers are attacking the string vertically. They're not flat like this. If my fingers are flat, I'm going to mute the strings. If I come down vertically, so there's a G. 3, 3, 0, 0, 2, 3. 3, 3, 0, 0, 2, 3. Now to play the C, remember these two fingers never move. They're glued there. To play the C, I'm going to pick up these two fingers and move them over one string. So it's going to be 3, 3, 0, 2, 3, and then mute. Don't play that string. That's a C. So again, G, C, G, C. And I'm only moving these two fingers. So try that out. Practice between those two and see if you can switch fast between those two. You should almost be able to hit the strings so hard they make a noise. Okay. Now the other two chords we learned in the key of G are D and E minor. So the 5th note and the 6th minor. To play the D, I'm going to have these two fingers the same, always the same, they don't move, 3 and 3. Then I'm going to put my pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Then open, open, and I messed that up. I'm sorry, I already made a mistake. That's okay, we make mistakes when we're learning. 3, 3, middle finger goes on the 2nd fret, and then open, open, and your pointer finger is going to reach all the way over to the last string on the 2nd fret. So it's 3, 3, 2, 0, 0, 2. That's a D. It's actually a D over F sharp, but we'll call it a D. It's a D sus over F sharp. Now, remember the jumping jacks we talked about? These two fingers are going to do jumping jacks, and they're going to go from that outside to the inside. So 3, 3, 0, 2, 2, 0. That's an E minor. 3, 3, 0, 2, 2, 0. And jumping jacks, out again to a D, into an E minor, out to a D, into an E minor. Practice those jumping jacks till your fingers get in real good shape. Okay? If we put all those together, C, G, D, E minor, C, G. So practice those 4 chords Find a video on YouTube that's in the key of G and play along with it. Again, these two fingers never move, so you only have to worry about these two. And those patterns are very simple. This pattern is the same, it's just different strings. And this pattern is just jumping jacks. Together, apart, together, apart. Those are your first 4 chords. This is the key of G. Have fun learning and have fun practicing.